People elected me to do the job, and I'm doing it.
Breaking tonight, standing ovations, boos, and even a member of Congress being thrown out. President Trump spoke for nearly 2 hours about what he has accomplished in his first 6 weeks in the White House. Thank you for staying up with us. I'm David Wade.
And I'm Lisa Hughes. The reaction to his address before Congress was as divided as you would expect. WBZ political analyst John Keller breaks down the key moments.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
President Trump's speech came at a moment of high anxiety over tariffs and the stock market plunge they've triggered, over the future of Ukraine, NATO, and the Western Alliance, and more. But to hear Mr. Trump tell it, everything's coming up roses.
We have accomplished more in 43 days than most administrations accomplished in 4 years or 8 years, and we are just getting started.
The celebration appeared to be strictly partisan.
The chair now directs the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order.
Democratic Congressman Al Green of Texas was ejected from the chamber for heckling Trump, and the Democrats who remained were kept busy holding up signs in protest of Trump whoppers, including this widely debunked one alleging Social Security fraud.
130,000 people, according to the Social Security databases, are age over 160 years old. We have a healthier country than I thought, Bobby.
And Trump celebrated the man who's taken a chainsaw to the federal establishment pending court rulings.
I have created the brand new Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, perhaps you've heard of it, which is headed by Elon Musk. Joe Biden especially let the price of eggs get out of control.
The speech mostly resembled a Trump campaign rally, complete with profuse finger-pointing at the former president. But the applause tapered off a bit when the president turned to his new tariffs, currently tanking the stock market and sparking potential trade wars.
We have been ripped off for decades by nearly every country on earth, and we will not let that happen any longer.
All right, our political analyst John Keller joins us now. John, one of the biggest stories over the past week was that blow-up in the Oval Office with President Zelensky from Ukraine. Not a ton of talk about Ukraine tonight, but there was a little news in there.
Well, yeah, he recited President Zelensky's statement in which he kind of tried to make up with the Trump administration, said he wanted to move forward with peace talks. But as you say, David, he made no mention of the dust-up in the Oval Office and basically no mention of Russia, also missing any reassurance to citizens watching their retirement savings melt away as the markets tank in reaction to the Trump tariffs. You know, the whole business with the meeting with Zelensky and the failure to mention it today kind of prompted me to go back and look at President Trump's first speech to a joint session of Congress in February 2017, where he called for unity and said, you know, solving these problems will require us to work past differences of party. Well, you know, that rhetorical nod to something beyond rank partisanship was missing from this speech tonight. These things often take on a partisan touch, but this was really noticeable. It was a flashback to the campaign.
We'd be remiss without saying, too, that the Democrats, some of them didn't show up. None of them ever stood up one time in the entire speech as well.
No, and we've seen that same dance before, no question about it.
Yeah. Interesting night. John Keller, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Lisa, over to you.